Yay, hi, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, look at you all.
Oh, Gail, so cute. Hi, June. Oh, you look great. This is beautiful.
Oh yeah, June, you look wonderful.
For this one, I was not ready for the 2:30 one quite, so.
Beautiful. This is, we love you guys. We love it when we get to see everybody in there or showing their beautiful pieces. Please feel free to turn your camera on. We love seeing your face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody has something to cheers with as well. We are evening.
Hey, I'm ready.
Yes. Yes, dude. Yes, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna let a couple more in. This is amazing. Wonderful to see everybody. Welcome. Awesome, you guys. Hi.
Saturday night. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday
I
night.
know. It is very Saturday Night Live. Awesome. I think we're going to get started. We don't want to keep everybody waiting. Welcome, welcome. I'm Meghan Patrice Riley. I want to say cheers to everybody for being here and happy Saturday night. Let's enjoy art. Woo! Awesome. And please feel free to, we're going to get going. We're going to mute everybody, but please do feel free to keep your cameras on. If you have,
Unmute yourself, babe.
and if you have any need for technical help, we have the lovely Laura Kendall from at Modern Handmade Design here in admin in our chat. And to get things started, please pop in the chat where you're hailing from. We love seeing from all people from all over the world. I'm calling in. I'm tuning in from Brooklyn, New York. Full on belly laughs for that one. Great. So I'm going to get started and tell you a little bit about what's going to happen. We're going to hear from 7 wonderful artists today. Okay, before we do get started, we get really into the nitty gritty. If there are any technical issues during the Zoom and we do get disconnected in any way, we will be emailing everybody here a new Zoom link, and it will also be up on artpartycentral.org. So that new Zoom link will be sent to you immediately. We'll be back on here, so it'll be pretty seamless. And if there are any other issues that come up or you have questions in the chat, please, you can write your questions in the chat throughout the presentation. If you have any technical issues, contact admin. That's Laura Kendall, who I just talked about, and she can help you out as well as we go through. Okay. Again, hi, welcome. It is super wonderful to be here, and it's wonderful to share a little bit of art and design with you this Saturday afternoon. I am Meghan Patrice Riley. I'm a jeweler and one of the co-founders of Art Party Central, and it is my pleasure to be your host today. We have 7 amazing artists, and I'm really excited. We're going to hear from Nora Swan from Swan&Stone Millinery, another co-creator of Art Party Central, Emily Shaffer from Emily Shaffer Studio, Maureen Riley from PoshFELT, Kathleen Lamberti from Lamberti Designs, Sarah Canner from Vespertine NYC, Judith Haas, another jeweler and artist as well in Brooklyn, New York, Karla Gudeon from Karla Gudeon Art and Design, another one of the co-creators of Art Party Central. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the party is going to shake out, and then we're going to get started. We have 7 artists, and they're each going to give a presentation. And as time allows, we'll have 1 or 2 questions. And we love getting questions from you. So if you have those, pop them in the chat. We'll try to get to them. If we don't get to all of those, we're going to have a little after party. And we'll have time for everybody to unmute themselves, turn their cameras on, have a little bit of a casual conversation, and maybe like see things more closely. At the end of the party, we're also going to have a raffle for one $50 gift certificate for each of the 7 artist websites. You do have to be present to win, so please do stick around. We're going to announce and call winners at the end. It is totally random, so everybody has a great chance of winning. We also give everybody a special discount code because we want to give everybody a gift because you're all special to us. So at the end, we're going to send that all to you, and we will also be following up by email with every artist website as well as all these codes, so you don't have to take notes. We'll make sure to follow up and you have everything right after the party. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's hear from Nora from Swan&Stone Millinery. Nora, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Nora Swan of Swan&Stone Millinery. Me and Sam Stone make hats up here in very chilly Vermont. Right now it's quite cold. We've been making hats for about 10 years. We're dear friends. We were friends before we started making hats together. And it's been an amazing, wonderful collaboration. I feel like when all my everything falls away in my life, Sam is there, and it's really wonderful to have such a steady and intelligent and creative partner. And so I'm really thankful for her, especially in this new year. And in thinking about what to talk about today, I've been thinking about renewal and how every year I sort of go into a dormant stage in January, right after the big holiday push, where usually I'm just overwhelmed as a person who works by herself or with Sam in the studio. Going down to New York City, which is what we usually do for 6 weeks, is like a tsunami of personality. And then I sort of gestate it during January. And so this year it's been a different process in terms of how I'm getting my personality fixes, mostly through Zoom and through these parties and so forth. But I can feel myself renewing. And the first way it's expressing itself right now is in my sense of color is coming back, and I'm starting to fall back in love with colors. And so I thought today I would show some new work that I've been working on. And I was watching the inauguration this past week in the morning and just fell madly in love with all the colors, was really grooving on it, realized how thirsty I am for fashion and so forth. And then I got to the studio and I looked down at my work table, and well, first of all, this one was on there. So you can see the theme of the purple and the blues, the whole like pageant of purple came in. And then I realized, wait a second, here's one. And so usually I'm fantasizing, like when I look at fashion or anything like that, I'm looking at their outfits and thinking, what would the right hat be for each outfit? And so this one was sitting there waiting for me. So this would have been perfect for Jill Biden. And then there were some, this one was sitting here. Also very in theme. It was too crazy. It's like fashion really is like a collective unconscious, especially I feel like color. Which blue, which shade I'm into shifts over time, and it seems like it goes, other people's sense of color goes right along with me. Here's another one that was sitting there. Look at, see that one with the peacock. Anyway, it's just so funny when you're jiving on something and then you get to the studio and realize, wait a second, I was already doing it. Anyway, another thought on the theme of color, I thought I would show you the same shape in a few different colors, just so you can get a sense. So this one we call the beside the point, because it's sort of got this sideways slant and then a point there. So there's beside the point in green. This one that you guys saw, the point doesn't go up, but it's also beside the point. And then here in a bright, is it blue, is it purple, a la Kamala, blue. And then there was one more, yes. And this shape I'm madly in love with, and I carved it fairly recently out of wood from a pine tree that came down on my property. And so that's one of our newer shapes. And then another shape that I'm been working on a few different ones. It's this one. It's a double pointed, very traditional fedora crown. Got 2 points here. Sort of a medium width. It's not one of our really wide brims, but it's got a wider brim. It will give you some shade. Some people are sensitive to the winter sun as much as the summer sun.
Oh, Nora, I love that. And we just had this is such interesting rims and such unique each time. Someone just asked on the beside the point, can you talk a little bit about what the feathers are and what material?
So the materials, the felt is made of merino wool, and the feathers, let's see, almost all of them. So these are just your ye old humble chicken feathers. All of our feathers are, none of them belong to anything that's endangered or in any way a problem that way. This one is also chicken, but the magic is in the way that the feathers take dye, and also like these, I call these Art Deco feathers, and I cut them so that they have that shape to it.
Oh, they're so elegant. They're it is so interesting that you can change them, such a simple material, so many ways, and with color.
It's like silk, it's like wool, it's like all of these organic, materials. They just take color, they let light go through them so beautifully. There's iridescence involved. These are a golden pheasant feather.
Ooh.
And these are just the tips. These are not dyed. This is the color of the feather.
Oh, that is glorious. So if someone was to hit you up for maybe a Zoom appointment, what would happen? What would that entail? Because it seems like, again, as I said before, the sorting hat of hats, you're finding that perfect and creating these perfect confections.
It's a seance of hats. So if you're somebody who has never found the perfect hat for you, has never discovered the right hat, I adore being the person to invite you into the world of hat wearing. And so for those people, I like to just think, before you meet with me, if you think about what colors you like, since it's a Zoom, you can actually have outfits with you. Sometimes people who are into hats, they'll have hats that they know that they love, and they'll put them on and show me how they wear them. And so that gives me a sense. But even if you just come as a blank slate, I can get to know you a little bit, see how you move, see what your profile looks like, get a sense of you as a person. And I'm quite good at sort of being your, like the hat sorter. I can find a hat that's going to bring out elements of your personality that you may not even know you have yourself. And so that's really fun. If you're more of like I totally know hats, you can go to the website, see what shapes appeal to you, see what colors appeal to you. If you let me know in advance, like I'm about to do a Zoom appointment on Monday, and she just looked through the website, looked through her old hat stuff, and sort of sent me a sense of what colors she likes. And so I'm going to have a little advance notice, but even if it's just totally cold turkey, we can work our way toward it. We sort of exchange things. I put hats on, I hold them up. We talk about trim ideas. Sometimes I'll take you upstairs to the other studio. We've got an upstairs and a downstairs studio, and we can look at the raw felts and all of the feathers I've got and that kind of stuff. That's sort of fun.
Yes.
Sort of like a dress up party.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know.
It sounds like everything can be customized down to the little trims. So someone can get a really wonderful bespoke piece.
Yes.
After a consultation. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Nora. We definitely are going to come back and try some more on in the after party. So stay tuned, everybody. We're going to be hearing now next from Emily Shaffer Studio. Emily, take it away.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. This is my first day doing the Art Party Central. So thank you to the hosts, and thank you for everyone for coming. My name is, as Meghan said, Emily, and I'm the owner, designer, and maker behind Emily Shaffer Studio. I am a contemporary jeweler, and I am located in Midcoast, Maine. I have been in business for about 6 years now, and I'm really excited to show you some of my favorite designs, as well as some brand new pieces that I made specifically for this little show. And but before I do that, I just want to tell you how I started making this work and how it came to look the way it has. And I guess I can use this large statement piece as an example. When I started working in outside after college, I didn't have a lot of tools, but what I did have was wire, and I had some very basic metalsmithing skills. So I just decided to keep my palette very minimal. as in only use wire. So in most of my work, if not all of it, you will find square, argentium, and sterling wire. This wire I manipulate in a bunch of different ways and use repetition to create really interesting forms with really only one material. So this piece is not on my website, but it's a special one-of-a-kind piece that I made for the Philly Museum Craft Show last year. So I'm excited to show that to you. But most of my work you can find on my website, including this ring, which it just caught the light really nicely. I do finish everything in a matte finish, and each piece will have little oxidized parts that'll highlight the different forms. The matte finish is really nice because it kind of glows when the light hits it instead of reflecting, which I just love so much. And I feel like with a matte finish, you can dress it up and down really easily. And it complements a lot of different skin tones and hair colors, which I love. So this piece here I just showed you is part of my line collection, and that's the first collection that you will find on my website. This is the collection that kind of started it all for me. It's, I guess you could say it's the most minimal, simple collection, but all the pieces are, they are all very lightweight, especially the pieces in the line collection. I have a lot of hoops in my collections, and I love to make them in different sizes and just these little interesting parts that take it from this really minimal form to something that's a little more interesting. So here you have the two sizes of the crescent hoop in my line collection. The next collection that really came from the line collection was the stacked collection. And this is the one where I took just those simple forms and I started stacking them on each other. And it just kind of created a whole new aesthetic. I do a lot of long earrings that are very, they kind of elongate the neck. And it's really nice. The light is really making these glow, which I just love. Some of my pieces in the stacked collection translate really well to a clip-on style. For example, this earring here. This has a nice hoop that actually has a little tube on the back, so it allows it to move, but you still get the nice rigid post on the back, or if you wanted a clip-on, you could also do that. So the next collection that I want to highlight is the layered collection. The fun part about the layered collection is you can really see how it was inspired from the line collection. The earring that I want to show you that really does this is this tri-shape earring, which you can find in my line collection. There's two different sizes. Let's see if I could put this on here.
You're doing amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of earrings to put.
It's hard to put stuff on, I know.
Hold on 1 minute. Well, usually these go in quite nicely, but you know, when you're trying to do it, there we go. Okay, so these are in the line collection. See how it hangs up and down? It's a really nice modern shape. The layered collection has this piece, and you can see why I call it layered. It's a very similar shape, but I oxidize it on the inside and solder two of them together.
And someone had just asked if you have posts or hooks, and they're actually kind of a combination, each one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there are. For example, this earring, it's funny when you look at yourself, your right and your lefts are different. This earring that I have on from the line collection also comes with a hook. So you can kind of get, it's upside down, but it's still.
Okay. I love that together, by the way.
Ooh, together. Like you wear it.
Yes.
So yeah, one has more movement, but the other one, I would say this one has a little bit more of a modern shape to it. So it depends what you want. You can have both in your jewelry box and wear them depending on whatever mood you're in, whatever outfit you have on. I would prefer to wear this one with a scarf. This one might push up on the scarf a little bit. So it just depends what you want. And then
Oh, someone had asked, like, that's a great question to have both in your, I like that you talked about the difference between both.
Yeah, and I just like to have options, and there's different sizes of it, mostly everything in my collections. And then the last collection I want to highlight is the Edge collection, and this contains a lot of the new stripe work that I have. And that's my, I guess I would say, the collection I'm most excited about right now.
Oh yeah, and like maybe some of the new, tell us a little bit about, or show us a couple new pieces. I know you made some special things for today.
I did. This earring is specially made for today. I fused each earring has 11 different pieces of Argentium wire that I fused together to create one piece, and then I wrapped it around. So it's kind of like a 360 earring.
Yes. Oh, that's a great question. Someone had just asked, now you said Argentium, so tell people what that is and how it's related to sterling.
Sure, yeah. Argentium has less copper in it, and it has this metal called germanium in it, which allows it to fuse really nicely. So I don't really need to use solder if anybody's really into the technical stuff. So that's how I'm able to take multiple wires, put them beside each other, and fuse them together. You can see I have different sizes, and then I oxidize the stripes black, the smaller pieces. That's how I get this high contrast look here.
It's so graphic. I love that.
Yeah, I really like the graphic harsh shapes, but then I like to do sort of like organic forms.
What's interesting, okay, one other thing about the Argentium is much less upkeep in terms of care as well.
Exactly. So Argentium does not tarnish as quickly as sterling, which is something any of you silver wearers out there love.
Oh yeah, totally.
Battle of like fighting against tarnish. But I will say that each of my pieces comes with a care card. So I have a little care card that tells you how to take care of it. And then I also supply you with little polishing cloths. So if you take care of your jewelry, and then every once in a while, it's like clothes. You wear it a few times, you got to put them in the washer. That's how I kind of talk about my.
Oh, I love that, Emily. I love that. And someone had just asked about seeing studs. We're going to have to hold that till the end, but we're going to have time at the after party to try some more things on. Thank you so much for a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go on to our next. I think we're looking for Maureen. I want to make sure she's on here. Maureen Riley from. Hi, Maureen. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for coming and joining us. And thank you for Art Party Central for having me at these wonderful, fabulously fun parties. Just for those of you who don't know me, my name is Maureen, and I'm the one-woman operation behind PoshFELT. I create unique accessories for those who dare to be different. And this year has been a fun challenge for me. Well, let me just backtrack. I've been sewing all my life, but I started my company it'll be 5 years in September, actually. This particular January is the onset of a whole new year. I love to think of it as a challenge. I love to create some different pieces for my customers who follow me. They want something new. They want to see something different. So I started that just a couple of weeks ago. And I ran into a couple snags with not being able to get my hardware anymore. Not all of it, some of it. So I went into a creative mode, and I used my skills as a pattern maker and designer, and I came up with a new collection. So today is a sneak peek of what's ahead of my collection. It will be ready in about 2 weeks. So I'll start with this bag. This actually is one of my signature frames. It's the largest out of all. It's 10 inches wide, and when you open up the bag, it just opens up. And I designed this with, this is the 6th round, but I loved the final design. So this is the final design. I added the tassel. I think it just needed a little bling. And I will tell you, I've been wearing this for a couple of weeks now, everywhere. Grocery shopping, walking, everywhere. I love it because you can just quickly grab it and go. Like I said, it holds a lot. This is my own personal bag that I made for me to test drive. I have my pouch, my mask pouch, my card holder, and my cell phone, which is quite large. Put that down. My earbud case and my glasses. So, and you can really fit a little bit more. Comes in 2 sizes. This is the large, which is a lot longer, and then a wristlet size. So one is taller. This is taller but shorter, and this is shorter and longer. And they both have the tassel detail. And then moving forward on this, I decided, well, I can't stop there. So I've included the vegan leather with the contrasting fabric in the smallest of my sizes. And you know, I just was craving color. So this gave me the opportunity to add color to my collection, which I haven't been able to do in the spring as much. And my fabric arrived yesterday. So here's a sneak peek of all the colors. I have like a celery, awesome periwinkle. We have an emerald. We have some really great luscious colors to showcase, and it's coming your way pretty soon. I'm really excited because it's given me a challenge to bring a lot of color first part of 2021.
I love that. This is amazing. And
after a year like last year.
yes. And
so I'm wearing color too. So,
and it sounds like people are, so tell us a little bit, like, are all the new vegan leathers going to be available in all the styles? How do people contact you? Or
well, exactly. So this is a sneak peek. It's not on my website yet. I have a little bit of sewing to do, obviously, because I don't live in a metropolitan area. I have to wait for my materials. And now that some have arrived, the others will be following suit. So the whole collection should be ready within the next couple of weeks. And then it will be on the website. But if you wanted to sneak a real, like if you wanted to see more colors now, please feel free to email me or DM me, and we can set up a Zoom meeting and I can show you the whole collection.
Oh, awesome. And someone had just asked to show maybe some of the crossbodies. I know I see some show us more bags. Show us more bags. So can you show us maybe some of that? Yes.
So this is new from just last season. I introduced it at one of my first Zoom parties last December. So this is the crossbody. Same vegan leather, but this has the mask pouch semi-attached. And then we also have a cell phone pocket with my silver edge detail. And it also has a clasp to keep everything safe inside. So when you open this, it expands the whole width of the depth of the bag. So you can fit a lot in there. It's a small bag, but it really can hold a lot.
Yeah, it opens up so beautifully too. They have a nice structure.
Whatever's in there. I have nothing in there, so I'm like, I can't show you. But it does hold a lot because I did wear it. Like I said, I really make the bags and wear them before I start selling them.
And you have, what are the colors that you currently have in that? And it sounds like these are also going to be offered in these new colors as well.
They're all on the website right now, and they're completely available. We have green, we have a really fun teal, we have a silver, I have a bronze over here.
Bronze. Ooh, kind of metallic, beautiful.
Yes, this has a little bit more of a sheen to it, this particular material, and it feels really soft and supple. It's really great.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the bronze is really pretty.
And I know you showed us, like, maybe show us, like, you showed us little pouches. Do you have a couple of those to show us really quick? You showed us a cork one, and you pulled out a lot of things out of your bag that were very cute.
Oh, so these are actually my personal ones. I use them. So here's my 3-pocket credit card holder. And as you can see, it holds a lot. I have my business cards and my insurance cards. So those are on the website as well.
That is super cute. I've never seen you pop it open like that. Yeah.
It's really convenient.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's really soft. So the cork fabric, it's called cork leather. it's a vegan product. It really feels nice and it wears like leather. So it gets a little softer as you use it. And then this is the mask pouch. These are on the website.
Cool.
So it's the cork, and then I have the punch of color on the inside and the snap as well. And really, there's my mask.
That's awesome. Those are what nice little extras that can go with all the other purses too. So Maureen, thank you. We're gonna come back and we'll try some more things on. And definitely, I think we're gonna try on some scarves at the after party.
Sure.
So on to our next artist, though. We have Kathleen Lamberti from Lamberti Designs. Hi, welcome.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Lamberti. Sorry, there's something up on my screen that's bothering me. Okay, there we go. I'm Kathleen Lamberti. My company is Lamberti Design, and I'm coming to you from Los Angeles. I took my first metals class when I was in high school, and I loved the idea of shaping metal with fire. I thought that was just magical. I ended up moving out to LA because I had work I was helping a designer accessorize for fashion shows. And the line of the collection that I'm going to show you, or a lot of it, was inspired by the black dress. And what I wanted to do is to alter that black dress. This is my bubble necklace, and these are enamels that have been stitched, and they just look like they're floating there. Again, I just wanted to create a graphic down the black dress. The necklace that I have on is my most popular necklace. It is leather. It has a sterling silver clasp, and it's ended with gray pearls. The clasp is in the front and it's easy on. And I also have it in black with white pearls. Again, just over. And I have it in red. Oops. And it comes in 18-inch and 16-inch, depending on whether you like things high on your neck or a bit lower. It goes like this. To continue on with the idea of the black dress and altering it, this piece here, it creates a red drip down your black dress or your black t-shirt or even your white t-shirt. And it's enamel and seed pearls, and it just creates a nice graphic line, breaks up what you're wearing. I also work with a lot of linkage. This bracelet is sterling silver that's oxidized, and I have stitched ribbon onto it, and it moves and it creates a nice ruffle around when you're wearing it. I like to explore with different materials. I feel like no material is, my love is metal, but I like to explore with other things, creating soft and hard and trying to create kind of a textile effect. This is a brooch that is enameled, seed pearls, and these little mesh sterling. The mesh to me has a very textile feeling to it. It can be worn as a brooch, and then there's an adapter, and it can go on a neck wire as well. From there, these pieces are really, I consider kind of a labor of love. They're more one of a kind, the pieces above. This one is silk, sterling silver, and seed beads. I spent some time in Vancouver, and as we walked through the forest, everything was growing, even the decaying logs, and I wanted to explore that. And so I also started picking up pieces and creating pieces out of the found objects. So this one is Tahitian pearl, turquoise through the crack, and an enamel. And the great thing about working this way is when you create in metal, everything is planned. You have to decide when you're going to solder something, if it's going to be enameled, where this speaks to me and tells me what to do with it. The shape to me wanted something hanging from there. The crevice wanted something filled. So that's kind of a nice way to work, different from the metal work that I've been doing. There's some more textile pieces that I've done.
I'm like, yeah, just try more things on. This is beautiful. Gorgeous.
This is leather that's been kind of stitched together through the sterling silver pieces and woven. And I was looking at Issey Miyake and how he folds his clothing and creates depth and texture through that. And I mimicked it in this necklace.
Yeah, very pleats, please. Yeah.
And then I've taken it also down and simplified things. So, you know, one thing kind of leads to another one. This is just kind of a simple necklace. It's oxidized square with a bright silver snake chain and just black beads at the end, just to give a little highlight. And it's a great everyday piece. And then I have earrings.
Yes, show us earrings. We did not see enough earrings. Yes.
No, the earrings, this is just kind of the same idea. It's a different take on the hoop, but it has a little movement and it hangs nicely.
And that little red bit, is that,
Those
what
are
is
just
that?
glass beads that I've added to it just to give it just a little hint of color.
I love that. And how do you choose some of these palettes? I feel like you gravitate towards certain colors more.
I found that with the black, I prefer something that is going to create a lot of contrast. So I use a lot of orange, reds to really create that contrast. With the more one-of-a-kind pieces that are more organic, those are more kind of neutral colors. Here's one more.
Oh yeah. I'm like, we have time for one more. This is beautiful. I love all the little hidden movement bits.
Yeah, I was looking at deco patterns in fabric, and it also just hangs nicely. Great graphic on
Very,
it.
very fun. We're going to have to come back and try on, a ton more. So stay tuned, everybody, for the after party. We're going to go on to our next artist, though. We're going to hear from Sarah Canner, Vespertine NYC.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for.
Yay.
I'm excited to be here. This is my first day doing art parties. It's been a lot of fun. I'm Sarah Canner, and I'm the founder and designer of Vespertine NYC, which is a clothing and apparel line that has reflective material in all of my pieces. I should say I put reflective material in all my pieces. I'm going to give you a little peek. You can see everything hanging here. And now when the light shines on it, the reflective really pops. I got the idea for this when I was living in Paris, and I started using my bicycle to get around town. I had been very scared to do that beforehand. And once I started, I loved it, but I realized if people don't see me, I felt pretty safe, except if people didn't see me, I thought that, would be a problem. So I wanted to wear something to be seen, but not the traditional safety wear. And I thought, why can't I have cool styles that I would like to wear anyway that would also have reflective? So I have this latest collection that I'm really excited about, which is mohair. I love combining sort of luxury fabrics, which is like the opposite of traditional safety wear. So this is incredible. You can kind of see how soft and fluffy it is, mohair. And then it has the reflective trim. It's a soft kind of lycra reflective. And I also have it in the vest, which is, I think of it like a fur vest almost. I'm wearing it over a sweater, but you could also wear it over your coat outside. And it has nice deep pockets. You could put your big phone in there. It has little reflectors kind of on the back, which is fun. If you are biking or just walking, if you walk your dog, or also I just wear it inside because it's a beautiful warm sweater vest. Basically, it has a zipper in the front, and I have it in this amazing, I call this shocking pink. It's hard to even photograph because the color is so vivid. And also the gray is, or silver gray. This is actually really lovely too. And the vest, it's a woven fabric, but it has a real elasticity to it. Mohair actually has a natural elasticity. So for curvy people, it really like hugs you nicely. And you know, if you don't have curves that need to be hugged, it also hangs well. But like I've seen someone try it on where I thought, I'm not sure that size is gonna work. And it just like it just really looked fantastic because it sort of like slides around you. Anyway, and I have scarves in the mohair too, which are gorgeous. Mohair is known for taking dye really well and creating these brilliant colors. So all my pieces are made in New York City in different small shops. I have a line of jewelry actually. This is a brooch. People are talking about the brooches today. This has a clip and a pin on the back, so you can do either. And it's just entirely made out of reflective material with a silk backing. This is made, I have other, like these little earrings are also reflective. So I have some fun little accessories like that. And then I did a recent collaboration. I've been doing some upcycling. When I made the vest, there was pieces of this amazing mohair that were left over when they were cut. So we made these purses. I did a collaboration with this other designer in New York, in Brooklyn. And she took the pieces and then we put reflective strapping on it. So they're super comfortable and also keep you safe when you're out walking. Or if somebody takes a flash photo of you, that's another fun thing that happens. It will light up the way it lit up when I showed you with the light on it. This is lined. This is oh my little stool's like breaking. This has upcycled fabric from Fab Scraps, which is this cool new company that helps the fashion industry keep fabric out of the waste stream and gives it to lets small designers like me buy it and then use it to make new things. This is my core style. It's called the Vespert vest, and it comes in 5 colors and have a couple of silver ones left. This is really the safety vest. I can go over whatever you're wearing and it packs into, it becomes like this. It has a, sorry if I'm racing, but it has a built-in pouch, and this is recycled polyester. It's made out of 100% recycled polyester. So I do think a lot about sustainability with my brand, especially because it came out of sort of the idea of using bicycles for transportation, but you really don't need to wear a bicycle to wear my pieces. They're fashion and they have sort of an extra superpower built in. Of course, if you are out on the road, if you're running, walking, then that's even more important. But
so I do have a question. Okay, we have multiple people are like interested in the vest. Can you try one on? And also, are they waterproof? And do you come in different sizing?
This vest.
Yes, I think I think definitely we should see that one on, because that's one of your core items. I want to see that on, and if that's going to go over my puffy jacket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They come in, well, 5, actually kind of 6 sizes. I have a really tiny size. It's a slightly different model. So they come basically extra small to extra large, but they kind of span like 0 to 18 basically in terms of size. I'm a little bit low on, I have literally no mediums right now, and not many size smalls, but sorry, I wasn't.
But great as a layer piece if you want to put it for the winter over maybe your regular jacket like me. So I'd have to go maybe a size or 2 up.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. It's actually designed to be worn over things. It has the really big armhole, and it has There's a little pocket on the inside here, so you can like put your phone, or if you're out.
Nice. Or your key, whatever those things you need. Yeah.
And then it has an adjustable front. So again, like you were saying, it's like probably a little bit small for me normally, but since this is adjustable, you can also, I can tie it tighter, or I can
Be more loose. Yeah, leave it open even. That's awesome. Okay, thank you. We're gonna have to try on more in the after party because we're having questions about like the cute bike shorts and some other jackets there. And we'll come back. We're running out of time, but thank you so much, Sarah. Beautiful. Thanks so much for being here. Our next artist we're gonna hear from is Judith Haas. Judith? Yes, welcome.
Hi there. I love those vests for biking. I need one. So I'm Judith Haas, for those of you who don't know me. I'm originally from the Netherlands, but I have been living in New York for 20 years. And I started my business in 2003 and have been mostly selling wholesale, but then the last 6 years I was selling at the Grand Central Holiday Fair, and that kind of took over everything. And now I'm very excited to have a new platform here with Art Party Central. And yeah, I'm a jeweler and also make fine art. My art is inspired by how nature reclaims the urban environment. How I love it how buildings get overgrown by green, and how the cities get have more little parks and more little green spots. And I think it's very beautiful as well how metal changes color when it's being exposed to the elements. And for example, I make this one. They're all made in different copper alloys. And so when it's, I either heat it or oxidize it, it turns green and pink, and then I also hand paint over it. Like this piece has a bit of green, but also engrave into the patina so you can see the layer underneath it again. I believe this method is called sgraffito. And yeah, I make these in as small as a postcard, but also 2 by 3 feet size. So they're all different copper alloys. And with in the same mixture of metals, I also make jewelry. Like for example, this bracelet, which is brass, and then I engraved into it. It became red from a heat patina by heating it and just putting household assets over it. And these are lined with felt, so it doesn't give any problems on your skin. It doesn't have any allergic reaction. And that one comes with a similar matching necklace. And for the necklace, I use a 14 karat gold filled chain. So it's also good on your skin. And the earrings that go with that have a sterling silver post. And I also made a ring. And that one, I hope you can see it, not to the light maybe. There's a sterling silver band that is adjustable. And besides silver of a copper alloyed jewelry, I also make fine jewelry, which is made out of fine silver fused with 24 karat gold. Like these ones, these bracelets. So the technique for this is called kumbu. It's an Asian Korean technique where I fuse 24 karat gold leaf with heat and pressure on fine silver. And the black you see is oxidized silver. And these as well are very easily adjustable. You can make them as small as you need to and open them again, they don't break. And what I love about these is that they're just silver, gold, and black, so it matches with everything. So I have many options of necklaces and earrings that go with that. This one has little citrons. And then I have also some rings that are mostly adjustable. This one is again made with the same technique of fine silver and gold. This is a very new piece that I will put on the website by Tuesday. It's a moonstone and recycled gold. And it's open in the front, so it's still adjustable.
Ooh, that's a new one. Can you try that one on? Ooh,
Yeah,
you have so many new things. And someone had just, I know the rings. We didn't see that last time. Someone at I love the piece that you're wearing. Beautiful on you. And also the necklace reflects so beautifully with your wall art. But someone had also asked, try on that ring and then maybe try on a cuff and talk to us about maybe adjusting for different sizes of wrists.
Yeah, so this ring is, let me see, for me it works best on this finger. It's a moonstone with oxidized silver, a recycled 14 karat gold ball. And that one is open here, so you can make it easily open it. This one is already on the website and has a kind of a similar thing that it's open on the front and a recycled gold ball and then onyx and sapphire. And
wait, so it's okay, just really quick, because I want people to know that onyx, she set the sapphire like into the onyx. Yes, so pretty.
Some silver that's riveted through the onyx. Inspired by a ring that I got from my grandmother. So the bracelets, let me pick this one. So this one is like that, and you can just open it as many times as you want. It doesn't break, and I also hand engraved into it, so it has different textures. These ones I do in every size, also some lot of tiny bracelets. So these ones you can easily wear a few at a time.
And so if people, because there are such beautiful reflections of your painting as well, but in fine metals, and you have different skinny sizes. Do you also have people asking you for different size wrists? Do you do them in a small, medium, or a small, large? I don't know. Or they're just.
They run kind of small. So most people, for most people, it's small enough. But sometimes somebody wants a larger one, and then I can custom make also just a little bit bigger size, and also I can adjust the design to it, because I make them all individually. They just come as a sheet, and then I can cut it any size I want, and then do the pattern after that. So there are many options.
Oh, I love that. So people can get something really special. So the silver ones again. Oh, that's a great question. In terms of care with the silver, is that very difficult?
Yeah, this kind of silver is also very easy to take care of. It's a fine silver, which means 99% silver and 1% other metals, as opposed to sterling silver, which is 92.5% silver, but then other metals as well. So that one, sterling silver tarnishes more, but I use pretty much all fine silver, so you don't need to clean it. You just keep it out of the light when you don't wear it, and it stays the same.
I love that. Oh, I love that. Everyone's thinking about that long-term care. Thank you, Judith. We'll definitely come back and try some more things on. We're going to go on to our next. Thank you, sweetie. We're going to go into our next artist. We're going to hear from Karla Gudeon. Karla Gudeon, Art and Design.
Hey there, Megan. Thank you so much. And hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Karla of Karla Gudeon Art and Design, and I create a line of primarily hand watercolored etchings and also some goods and gifts for the home. And so it's my original art. And I just want to start off by saying how excited I am to be presenting tonight and this particular January, where it feels like a new dawn and a new opportunity for us to wake up and find joy, happiness, and love in every day. And we're kind of sandwiched between the events of, the past week that made me so happy, and Valentine's Day, which I usually ignore, but I'm just feeling the love. So I am going to center this around the idea of love. I mean, when my son was little, he once said to me, in trying to describe how people can be in love or there's other love, he goes, there's two kinds of love. There's love, like like a couple loves each other, and there's love like you love a piece of fruit. Sometimes I love you like a piece of fruit. So I thought that was really cute. But the way my work is done is hand watercolored etching. So every piece starts off with the metal plate, and the metal plate is carved. These lines are actually incised, and the ink goes into the lines, and I pull it through a press, and on this beautiful handmade paper, I get the outline of my image, and I get this indent where the metal pushed in. This paper is handmade especially for me from jute, which is a plant-based product. Then every print in the edition, as opposed to prints that come off the machine, is hand watercolored. So this is the original watercolor of that print you just saw, and no two will ever come out exactly the same. So to get onto that fun theme of love, I want to show a piece that I just revamped the colors on. So I'm super, super excited. And it's called Entwined. And I really love the rich reds, and it's kind of dark, and it's kind of, I just think it has like a maleficent, beautiful kind of love vibe. And then this is what a plate looks like to get that oval. So that's the plate for Entwined. And I also do Entwined with the Hebrew for the word entwined, which is shizor. And I thought that was super special. And then just because I'm always thinking and changing things up, I'm tempted to do it on white paper as well. So this is the print that I just pulled off the press of it on white paper. So you're getting to see things in progress. And of course, when I fall in love with something, I have to do it and make it accessible in different sizes and price points. So now I have Entwined as one of my little ones. And I'm going to focus on the little ones a little bit and go between pieces that say general love for Valentine's Day, love, the kind of love my kid was talking about, and then my favorite, which is Galentine's Day. Because in this new dawn, I've spent so much time being grateful for my friends and family. I have a lot of pieces that work in my heart for my Galentine's Day. So this is one for a general, just somebody you love for Valentine's Day, 1 in a million. And who wouldn't want to be told they were 1 in a million? And another really sweet general one is from the bottom of my heart. And that's another one I recently redid the colors on. And then we've got, starting in that love vein, we've got lovebirds and beshert. And beshert is a Yiddish word that means you found your soulmate. So it's a really beautiful way to say love in that passionate kind of way. Then for the Galentine's Day, I've got my besties and my You're Never Alone. And I do my You're Never Alone with both 2 and 3 girl setups. I'm going to stick with Galentine's Day for a second and show you the 2 girl and my girls' night out. And along with that, we have Where My Girls At. So that's some of my Galentine's Day pieces. And another great gift for Galentine's Day is I do a set of 4 marble coasters with strong women on it. This set has Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Frida Kahlo, Dolly Parton, and Michelle Obama, and they're Italian marble coasters. They come with a great cork backing so they won't scratch your surface. In terms of the love, if you want to get a little naughty for Valentine's Day, because I think that's fun, then we have, oh, I put them up here. Sorry, while I reach. We've got Like Rabbits. So it's innocent naughty. And then we have my little tribute. Megan's laughing in the background and cracking me up. And we got to do a little for the feminist side of this. We got a do a Georgia O'Keeffe tribute. So we've got lady parts. Who would not want to get lady parts for Valentine's Day? Along with the, and then we'll go right back to super serious. And in that vein, I have I Am My Beloved and My Beloved Is Mine, which is from Song of Songs. And the Hebrew of that, which is Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li. How many Judaic artists do you know that also do lady parts? I don't know, you know. And one of my favorites, and this is another one that people either love and kind of get it the way I do and love it, or it's not for them, but I love my Anatomical Heart which has the Hebrew word for love, ahava.
Oh, I love it. You always crack me up, by the way. I love that as a medievalist, I love your Song of Songs reference as well, because this is not referenced enough.
We could have the mutual fan club all night, so keep going.
Gorgeous.
You have a question for me?
I do. Do you have, if you were to order something special for a friend, how would it come packaged? Would you do some specialization? Is it going to come in a cute wrapping?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. So everything comes in a really pretty organza pouch with I was made for you tag, cards that explain the technique, how it's made. The little ones even come with the nail to hang it on the wall. And as you get bigger, we go for bigger organza. And this particular one actually is an order that's going out. It was specially painted. If you'll notice, the woman has a little bit of a darker skin tone than the guy. It was specially ordered that way. And it's inscribed at the bottom with the couple's name, as well as an inscription they asked me to write on the back.
Oh, it's so nice, so special.
May?
I love that. Okay, really quick, one last question. Anything special for a gay couple wedding, or maybe a different gender wedding?
Or a gay couple for Valentine's Day, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. I have Love Wins, which is the slogan that was taken from the day same-sex marriages were legal, and the rainbow, which is also significant for that. And then I also have I Do, which comes, let me make sure I'm holding it right side up, which comes as bride, bride, and groom, groom. But one of my other favorite things is those things I showed you earlier, like the lovebirds and the Beshert and the Ani Ladodi. They could be non-binary, they could be same gender. If somebody asks, can you make long eyelashes on both so it's clearly two women, I can do that. If they say leave the eyelashes off, I can do, there's a lot of.
Yes. I love that. And quickly, really quick, before we're going to go into the raffle, but you have a lot of frame choices and people can choose.
Absolutely. And if the frame choice they want isn't on the site, contact me, email, call. This is my, without these live shows, this is my favorite way to connect is, just old school on the phone.
Yeah, I think all of us have.
Also personalize at the bottom with the inscription thing I was talking about.
Oh, that's great. So they can personalize that way, as well as maybe with the actual watercolor painting. So again, reach out. So I think
suggesting things, I'm great with the wording if somebody's stuck.
Oh, I love that. Oh, you are very good with the words. Thank you, Karla. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Awesome. We are, yes, her work makes me smile too. Yes, you guys, we're sharing the love. Happy Saturday. Before we go into the raffle, I just want to say again, thank you so much for being here. You guys light our fire, and we make work and are inspired by our customers. And so being here and being able to connect with you is huge. Your likes and shares on social media, you subscribing to our newsletters, all of this is a really big deal. It means quite a bit to all of us, and continue to coming to our art parties as well. We're really excited. We have 2 more parties coming up next week. We have, I'm going to give you a little rundown of the list. We have Valerie Hector coming, Steel Pony, Natural Sure Jewelry, Clara Appleweight Designs, Francesca Vitali, Bottega Flaviana, Suchi Pottery, Griffith Evans, Bebop and Wally, Suzanne Schwartz Jewelry, Ecologic, and myself, Meghan Patrice Riley Jewelry. We are really excited about this amazing group of artists and designers you're going to be seeing in this upcoming season. So as we go into this, we're going to, let's give out some gift certificates. Who's excited? I'm excited. Okay, let's get going. Our first artist, and before we do get going, we ask that you guys, when we call the names, please put your email in the chat or DM the admin, Laura Candell, directly with your email address. Also, this is the time to unmute. We're going into the after party right after this. Let's cheers, let's celebrate, and let's get going. Okay, our first raffle winner is for Swan&Stone Millinery. We have Elizabeth Patterson. You are a winner. Woo! Yay, happy Saturday. And our second winner for Emily Shaffer's studio for that $50 gift certificate is Linda Peshkin. Linda, congratulations, you're a winner.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay. Our third winner for PoshFELT from Maureen Riley is Amy Klaus. Amy Klaus, you're a winner. Yay. Yay. Our fourth winner for Kathleen Lamberti Designs, K Lamberti Designs, is Roz Karasik. If I say your name wrong, I'm apologizing now. Okay, our fifth winner for Vespertine NYC is Kate Duffy. Kate Duffy, you're a winner. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay. Our sixth winner for Judith Haas Jewelry is Cole Roger. Cole Roger, you're a winner. Woo. And our seventh winner for Karla Gudeon Art and Design is Donna Cohen. Donna Cohen, you're a winner. Woo. Thank you. You guys, everybody is a winner, and we super appreciate all of you. And because we do appreciate all of you, you're all getting a discount code to all of the artists' websites, including the host, myself. We're going to be emailing you that code, but to give it to you right now, the code is JAN23ARTPARTY. That's January 23rd art party. Again, we're going to send you an email with that discount code. Every single artist website, so you don't have to take notes. We'll make sure you get all of this, as well as if you're a winner, we will make sure you get all your gift certificate code and everything. So now we're going to go into our after party, and at this time you could turn your camera on, show us your cute outfits, show us your beautiful art on the wall, unmute yourselves, and you can stay or go. Please feel free to go or stay at your leisure and unmute yourself. We would love to take questions. I know we have more art to see. Anybody?
Megan, I want to find out from Karla when she's going to add Kamala to her grouping of powerful
Oh,
women.
there is a whole crew coming now. We need Kamala. We need Stacey Abrams. Now we need Amanda Gorman. I think there's a whole other set coming.
The Gorman.
Oh my God.
Thunberg and Amanda Gorman, you need a young women.
Yeah, I mean, this is what's pushing me, because I got to get through things. Well, June, you have a piece coming, so we've got to get that to you, and then we can do these.
I love that. Amanda Gorman really was.
I actually would like to do something with one of her quotes.
Actually, Karla, do you have my piece there?
No, because it's actually at the framer with the mat cut and the frame cut. So I will show it at the next art party before it ships out.
All
but
right.
Lady Godiva, for all of you that need to know, pulled from the archives for June.
Which she would never have seen if she hadn't come to an art party. So
That's very true.
True that.
Not on the website.
Everyone liked Amanda Gorman's yellow.
Ooh, Paula, Dr. Fauci. Ooh.
I know, Paula. I focus so much on women. I have to process that. Nothing. I'm the mother of sons. It's just I paint women.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
And yes, Sarah, I saw you pop up that perfect yellow.
Oh yeah, for the Amanda Gorman jacket look.
Yes.
And somebody had asked actually if that was a scarf on the mannequin. So yes, it is.
Oh, the rainbow, right?
And someone else had asked if you have coats.
Oh yes, I
Coming up.
wanted to show this little sneak peek. I'm gonna just put the light on. That black window pane is a style that I haven't introduced yet, but planning to do a pre-sale on this on my website. So if you're interested, you can sign up and get on for my newsletter. But this is a great coat. It has the reflective woven into the fabric. It has a hood that you can pull out, and then it has the reflective. This is like a mesh back here.
Made out of material.
Yeah, the material and it's machine washable. We're great. I know. I love. This is my as a New Yorker and someone who wears black, this is very my style. Is
Yeah.
it machine washable, and what's the material?
Machine washable. Yeah, it's a polyester. It has a water resistant finish. You can definitely wash it in the machine. I usually hang dry. I do have some pieces in the same fabric in red that are available now on my website, like this amazing blazer and a shirt. And I'll do the jacket in red also.
Cute.
Can you just say her work made me very emotional, because for all my friends that ride their bikes at night in Brooklyn, Megan, and my friends that walk at night, I would love every single person to have one of these because it's stylish but also safe. It actually made me very emotional that you have this for people.
Yeah, when I started, I really was biking, but then now I drive more than I used to. And at night as a driver, I don't see people. I wish I mean, not for my own reasons, but I also, when somebody has like on their sneakers a little reflector, it just pops so much and it really makes a difference.
I yell at people as I'm driving, like, "You're wearing all black. What are you doing?"
All black.
I mean, to myself in the car, but.
And I wear all black, and I have an all black jacket, but I have special lights and a special helmet. But I do think I would like to up the security factor, the safety factor. I'm into upping the safety factor.
Yeah.
And looking cute, because it's cute too.
Yeah, but it's your body. I mean, the light is like a pinpoint, but when you have reflective on your body, it really shows how you are, so the cards can know how much space to leave around you. And I think I didn't mention this, but I try to use the brightest reflective material, which really makes a difference, because it's like if you some things have reflective in them, but they may be like a low quality reflective that isn't really that bright. So it's like having a very dim light bulb as opposed to like 100-watt light bulb. The car is going to see you from much farther away when you're wearing a really bright, like safety grade reflective, as opposed to just a kind of.
Can you
What was that?
Can you model that coat for us?
This one? Sure. So my modeling day.
Do you have it in white as well?
In white?
In white?
I like that also. That would be cute. I agree.
I haven't made it yet. This is a sample. I am thinking about doing it in some of these other fabrics. Like I do have a white. I might do like some stocking, I don't know, but it wouldn't have the reflective woven in. That would be the difference. There it is.
So cute on you.
Really cute.
Holy moly, so cute.
Gorgeous.
Very cool.
Love it.
And the pre-sale just sold out.
Yeah. So I like the back, how you've cut this very nicely with the shape of it.
Love it.
Pockets, you can put your phone, and then the sleeves you can adjust, they roll.
That's a really great design.
Yeah.
The hood can go.
Fantastic.
You can like.
Very
this is a winner, Sarah. This is a really big winner design.
Really nice.
Yeah.
I can see this as a vest also to go over my puffy.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like a layer, a long layer. I'm tall. I like long things.
Yeah, the mohair vest is quite long too. It comes down over them.
Nice.
And what is the size? It's medium. You have different sizes, or just this one?
For this coat?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll have different sizes. I haven't made it yet. It's a sample, so I'm going to do a pre-sale, and then when you purchase it as a pre-sale, you'll say what size you want.
Okay. Thank you.
And there's sizing charts on your website because you have multiple sizes for like the vest, for example, as well.
Right.
Cool.
For example, this particular one is medium.
Yeah, actually, this is a small. It's sort of larger, a larger small. Yeah.
Okay.
This is small.
So I did have some other questions that were written down from the chat. Nora, I was curious if you had, well, I know you have them, but I'd love to see some of your warm hats.
Yes,
freezing right now.
Oh, cute.
Sure.
Outfit change immediately.
There you go. Boom.
one.
So cute.
So this is probably the latest one, and this I'm calling the Vermont Nehru, and it's the same. It's this felt that we make on our felt loom. So it's got merino wool that's felted in this case into a wool fabric that's got sort of that oversized houndstooth, and you can play around. I like it because you can sort of do a lot of different things with these things. They look like a brim when you wear it to the front. And then you can, presto changeo, if it's really cold, you switch it on and it warms your ears too. So that's one.
Bernie needs this with his cute mittens.
Very
Hello.
Bernie.
Yes.
Totally. Well, and so here's another very Bernie. Can't you totally see him in this with the middies?
AKA my dad. So cute.
Yes, totally. And what's great about these guys really love them. They live in them. They're unstructured. So it has the same effect as, you know, the traditional flat cap, but it's actually totally soft and squishable. So they can pick it up and put it in their pocket instead of that, you know, men's hats often have those really stiff bills, which.
Oh, Liz had a great question. Will it fit those pumpkin heads? So will it adjust in size?
Which would be my husband.
Yeah, right? Very strange. So this one is the boyfriend hat. Sam calls it that because her boyfriend wears it, and Sam's boyfriend has a gigantic head, and he's also gigantic. He's like 6 million feet tall.
It's also his birthday tomorrow, so be nice.
What?
I said it's also his birthday tomorrow, so be nice.
No, he's lovely. I would take him if she didn't have him. He's great.
Oh.
So, but anyway, my point is that I have a big but not outlandishly big head for a woman, and it fits me. But then he can put it on him too, because it's the felt is responsive to your warmth, and so it'll take your shape. And then there was one other. Well, there's a couple of more shapes. Here's another one that I
love the beret.
So this is a beret, and we call this art felt. And when we make it, it's like we lay out layers and layers of the fiber, and it looks like a cloud, like a painted cloud. And then we felt the fibers into each other. So there's that one.
That's beautiful.
The kepi. This is actually the very first style of these soft felt hats that we designed. And it's adjustable. All of these are adjustable in various ways. Either they have a drawstring in them, or in this case, there's a buckle. And then we have the cloche, which goes on like this and covers your ears. And you can probably see the lineage. So this was the first one, sewn and blocked with a flat top, like that. I started wearing it like this or like this. Then I realized, hey, wait a second, if I make another part and block it round, then you get this 1920s cloche shape.
Awesome. That is beautiful.
And
thank you, Nora.
Yep.
Yes. I love that each one has such an interesting like brim that you can.
Yeah, this one's great because you can mess around with it depending on what your mood is. And because it's 2 layers of felt, this one, there's less of a contrast. You can see it's sort of a wine with a raspberry. And these leaves are actually needle felted in. So they become part and parcel of the fabric as I do it. Yeah.
Okay, Laura, I'm trying to catch the questions, and I see
I got them. There's one more hat question, and then we're gonna shift over to someone else. Sherry just said, "Can you show us the tan one with the brown ribbon on the top shelf?"
Tan one with the brown. That one there?
No, we can't see that.
No, one more. No, the other way.
The other way.
Oh, it's keep going. It's the.
Yes.
How did you even see that, Sherry?
Oh, good.
So this is a really special one. This is Sam's extra special scribble felt that she makes. It's a handmade wet felted. She makes like a hood, and then she hands it off to me, and I form it on the wooden block. And so this one has like a little cheated brim on the side, a little point.
Super fun.
Oh, it's like a painting.
Yeah, they really are like painting.
The art felt really.
The art felt makes me swoon.
And they do it, you guys. You need to see their videos inside your place because you have it. You're making the actual felt on top of it. Gorgeous.
Amazing.
And Sam used to grow the fiber on her farm. He outgrew that, but that was ridiculous. So we went from grass.
It's a good craft show online.
Gorgeous.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much, Nora. As usual, a pleasure.
The next question was actually for Maureen. Somebody earlier was asking about your necklace scarves.
Oh, my this is.
Yes, I mean, yes, you're wearing one, but can you tell us about them?
Actually, I was excited to be able to knit up a storm during the holiday season. So I have a lot of new patterns on the website. This one, I actually was able to finally knit one for myself.
Good.
Well, I started it about 4 years ago and I finally finished it. So, yeah, like I said, I just needed color. It's just
color.
So it's this is what it is. It's a fun I-cord. It's an infinity scarf, so it's a circle, but they're 10 separate strands with a clasp here to hold them together. And then you can just have fun. You can wear it as a necklace. You could wear it as a cowl when it's really cold out. And right now it's about 15 degrees outside my window. So in the winter time, I wear it like this mostly, and I go for a walk, which I probably need one of those reflective scarves. And then you can also do a fun knot with it. So I call my neat knot, just twist and twist.
I was so confused.
I just love having fun with it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's really cute.
Taking something so simple, but many options.
Exactly. And it's really just made to have fun and to just have this pop of color, and just it goes where it wants to go.
Can you show us I see colors behind you. Like, what all are those? They're all so different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doris, my dress form, has my most popular colorways.
Is Doris drunk? She falling down?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's funny. I had a cider during the afternoon, but tonight I'm drinking tea, so she probably drank my hard cider. And then I have bright sort of plaids. So when you twist them, it's like this real pop of fun, different colors. And then I have some really great neutral beachy tones where it's a little bit more subtle, but it's still here. I'm going to actually put this on because
that's nice with your bronzy side purse.
Well, yes.
You're like, okay, that's your side bag bronze girl.
And what is the material it's made out of? What did you knit it with? It is made out of acrylic. So you can just put it in the washing machine. I put mine in my lingerie bag. Cold water, just run it through the washer, but I don't dry it. I actually take it out of the bag and I hang it on a doorknob, and within an hour it's dry.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's really super simple to take care of, and it's fun.
And I gotta say, it really makes your earrings pop.
Oh, my earrings from Emily Shaffer.
Yeah, which I'm going to then transition to the question I have for Emily that was in the chat. Boom, transition.
Oh, good, because I have a question for her too.
I was looking for that moment to do the shifty shift. Somebody had asked in the chat if you make, I think it was Andrea asked, if you make small studs.
I do make small studs. You can find those in my line collection. I believe they range from around really like a 1/2 inch up to, here's one of them that's almost 1 inch long, but I have them, and unfortunately I don't have them in front of me, but do check out my line collection. you can find pieces, see how this is just one teardrop that'll hang from the ear. You can find pieces that are just like a little silver circle. So yes, definitely check out the line collection. They're pretty much weightless, all of those pieces.
And then somebody else just asked, do you make square hoops?
Square hoops, interesting.
Also, by the way, brilliant.
Yes.
Step for you. And then a triangle one, that rounded triangle and a rounded square one.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Okay, this is Megan. I think you should do definitely like a rounded square and a rounded triangle hoop.
Okay. Oh, well, interesting. You say that.
You know me, I love designing for you right now, but don't do it.
Thing. But if you take that shape, this is a little bit different, and I rounded it into a hoop.
Ah,
sweet.
Transition there, yeah.
Sweet.
That's kind of what you mean?
Oh, I love that, but I think you could also do them as an actual square. Well, you know, we'll
That's
talk.
a conversation between the two of you for another time.
I need to know more about this. But I do have, this is not a square, and it's not quite a hoop, but it definitely has that sort of effect. And it's still very lightweight.
Forward facing versus a hoop.
Exactly. So the ones with posts are gonna, it depends how your ear is shaped. But this is generally how something with a dangle is going to hang versus something with a post. I do have pentagon shaped hoops.
Ooh.
So I can show you that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so this
this is exactly what, yeah.
Yeah, so this is part of the Edge collection on my website. It's 3 different wires that are, oh, I wish I did my nails for this. I apologize, everyone, but look at the earring.
The earrings are mesmerizing. No one's
Yes, they are.
Don't worry.
I used 3 different pieces of wire together and oxidized the edge to give it some nice contrast. And it doesn't have 5 sides, but if you imagine one here, it's a pentagon. And then here's a smaller one, but it's got the stripes on the front.
Little wider. So it sounds like people can also maybe contact you, like Doreen, maybe contact Emily for a special pair, because you do a lot of custom, right?
Yes, I love to do custom work as long as it's sort of like in this aesthetic. So a lot of times there's actually someone on the call here that this earring style was born out of a custom request. I had made it in a longer style and she just wanted it a little bit shorter. So I did that and I ended up adding it to my collection. So, and I almost named it after her.
Well, Doreen, you're up next. See if we can get the Doreen hoop.
Yes, email.
And the last question that was in, sorry, we're running long here. So I'm just want to get to the last question that I had from the chat, which is for Karla, which was, how do you do the engraving, was the question.
Great question. So there's a bunch of ways different artists do engraving. The way I used to do it is called dry point engraving. And I had a tool that looks like a pen, like a stylus, but the tip is an industrial diamond. And I would hand carve each plate backwards, one at a time. But then, like Judith, when she spoke about how her business was transformed from the Grand Central show, that's when my business transformed. And it became more important to get all the designs that were in my head out than it was to hand carve every plate. So I do a drawing with something called a micron pen. I would get one. It would take me 1 second. I'll run in a second. I'm going to get it. It's going to take 2 seconds.
You all just missed how short she actually is. Maybe when she comes back, she's a little lady.
I sit on 3 stools stacked high to do this. But here is a micron. And that is the tip.
Oh, yeah.
Teeny tiny.
So I do a drawing in micron, clean it up. Instead of an eraser, I use a straight edge razor. to the horror of my family. I sometimes carry it in my mouth. And then I send it to an engraver now in New Hampshire who engraves the plates into magnesium for me. So that allows me to get all the designs in my head out in quantity and also have them be much more precise to my original drawing than the ones that I used to hand carve.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that process.
My pleasure. Next time I'll have the pen handy.
And I think, Megan, you had one other question.
I wanted to see one more of Kathleen's necklace.
This is a personal request.
I was like, I know. I love your work. And I don't think we got to see that beautiful, no one got to see that beautiful red poppy piece as well in the back. This is for my mother.
And can Kathleen tell us what the red is made out of in that
Gorgeous
necklace? It's so cool.
This is copper enamel. And then I drill holes and stitch in the pattern. And then there's seed pearls with little red glass beads, and then a sterling silver chain with sterling silver links between it.
So the red things have stitching on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, that's still
that creates the graphic of the actual poppy.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Because there's a red in it. I love this. As a jeweler, I love this.
Thank you.
And before we let Kathleen go, you can't see it now, there was this sort of pink, like sea anemone looking thing.
Thank you for that. Agree.
Totally wanted to see that.
So this is treated silk with stitched oxidized wire. And then these are peridot. And then this is oxidized sterling silver that I've formed. And it just clips on.
Lovely.
What a nice and what a nice mechanism. So I feel like you use mechanisms a lot as well. You're thinking about how you put it on your body.
Yes, and how it moves on the body, or if it moves on the body, if it's comfortable to wear.
What are you treating that silk with?
It is the same thing that you would treat the end of silk so it wouldn't fray.
Oh yeah.
And so I've put it all over the silk, and it's crepe, so it increases the crepe texture and it makes it a little bit more rigid. And then if you spill on it, it won't stick.
And let me just say, she takes great photos of all of her work and posts them to her Instagram, which is where I'm going to fathead myself for a second, where I discovered this lovely lady and forced her to join us at an art party. So I'm so excited that she's here, and make sure to give her a follow, and all the other artists that are here too.
And also all the pieces on my website, or most of them, are photographed on a mannequin or on a body. So you do get an idea of what it looks like on, versus a lot of the pieces need to be shown on a body in order to get a sense of them.
Got it. Thank you.
I love it. Yeah. Jewelry takes on a life when you put it on the body.
Yeah.
Right? And I want Judith to show her necklace really quick before I go.
June was going to say something. I saw her. No?
Good. Sorry?
Okay. Go ahead, Judith.
Oh, this necklace, right?
Yes, because people got to see it in the last party, but I think it's so beautiful how you did the back of this.
I hope I can take it off. Yes.
Okay.
So this one is brass, oxidized, and then hand engraved. And I make sure with these pieces that they have linings. So this one I use felt. I used to use leather, but I'm trying to get away from animal products. So this will make it more comfortable. And it's riveted, the metal is riveted in the felt. So that's how it all attaches. So this part can still move.
Yeah, it looks complicated, but it's actually like a fabric that you created, so it fits so nicely on the body that way.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. I made it actually something similar many years ago, and then somebody I saw her again at the show, and then I thought, I have to do that again. That was a good idea.
Right? Isn't that fun how that comes up?
It's
Yes, I'm planning
triptych
to
that
do
you
this
wear.
also in more.
It's a painting that you wear.
Yeah, we'll do this also in more colors for the spring. I'm thinking of pink and green.
Ooh, I can see the green.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you. So stay tuned, everybody.
yeah.
That's what that means. Stay tuned.
Names shorter, so